Grandma DC here. And I just spent the morning at home when I got home this morning doing a whole vlog. I got into a bit of a sticky wicket, as they say. My little stirrer thingy. You should put it in there before you start it. Live and learn. Angus is out there barking because I'm doing a vlog. He always does this. I'm out of treats to bribe him with. But Scudner and I got outside and we found out that the hens were trying to kill the baby rooster that they raised from this spring, you know. Hens are smart like that, you know. When those young males get up so big, it's just time to get rid of them. You know, I always said that we should follow roosters and hens' examples. Although sometimes. So I had to rescue the little rooster. And I ended up having to put him in his own pen. And then he got out. And then he was real flappy and squawky and scared and wild. And Scudner went after him. And then Betsy went after him because dogs are like that. It's like, hi-ho! All go! Everybody out to kill! Kill, kill, kill! You know, they don't even... It's like mob mentality with dogs. So I saved this stupid little rooster and ended up diving into an entire patch of stick tights. Now, I picked and picked and picked for about an hour and a half on my shirt. Never did manage to save it. This is Scudner's. I haven't even started picking on it. He looked like a porcupine. So, I may not be able to salvage the shirt. Who knows? Anyway, I did this whole vlog and I was uploading it and something happened to the internet. Well, I know what happened to the internet. I had ABG, which is like a free spyware site. They stop, you know, you from getting viruses and stuff. My son loaded it for me. And then one day, about a year and a half ago, I decided to pay for the service to get really good service. And supposedly it was like downloading on my computer, then it never downloaded. It wasn't on there anywhere. I looked and looked and looked, it never downloaded, and it kept coming back up with ABG, purchase service, purchase service. Do you want us to remove viruses? And I was like, yes, I paid for it, remove it. And it would say, you need to purchase service again. So I didn't want to purchase it twice. There was no way to contact him or call him. There was no numbers, no emails, nothing to contact them. And I was like, should have realized that before I bought it, right? And so I thought it didn't go through and they didn't charge me. Come to find out they had been draining my account $4 a month for a year and a half. And I didn't know it until I got my account stolen. And then I found out, they're like, what's this $4 reoccurring charge to, you know, ABG? And I'm like, what? So I, of course, closed that out. Now they sent me a little nasty gram and it was like, we can't, you know, get our money out of your account because the account doesn't exist anymore. And suddenly, after that, when I emailed them back and said, I never got your service, I have a virus. And my computer's running slow and not connecting to the net and dropping out. And, oh, what a coincidence, ABG. You know what they did? They sent me a virus. They say that those companies, if you don't buy from them, they'll do that to you. So I need my genius computer son to come down here and do whatever the magic thing he does to the computer to make it work. It's still working, but they made it aggravating. It's like barely working. Thanks, ABG. I'll never buy you ever again. I don't think any of them are any good. They say McAfee and all of them will send you a virus too, just to say they've cleaned you up. Don't trust them. I do not. So this morning I came home and showed you the sticker patch and rescuing the stupid little rooster. And I made a mono breakfast of bacon. And that's what I had. Bacon. I just baked it in the oven and it was a little overdone after I saved the chicken and sat out there picking stickers off of me for hours. And but I like my bacon overdone and crispy, so I was happy with it. And then I fell asleep after I did the whole movie and was trying to upload it. Well, I slept most of the day off and on. I've got to go to the behavioral home tomorrow at 2 in the afternoon. I actually like that house. It's challenging and fun. And so, at least it's not the girls. I am not looking forward to that one. But I woke up and I thought, well, since I've lost that vlog, I've got the raw footage of it, but I don't have the one that I've cut up so it's not so long and boring for y'all. I thought I'm just going to come in and make me some dinner and just do a keto coffee chat with you. And hopefully Angus got all that whining and barking out of his system, I tell you. And I'm making kind of another mono meal for myself tonight. This is not a recipe. This is what I'm making to eat. Debbie's been talking about meatballs. It's got me hungry for meatballs. So I'm just going to make me some meatballs. Simple, simple. And I'm lucky since I'm a single old woman. I can buy me some grass-fed organic hamburger in the 1 pound, and it is plenty for me. And I'm just going to toss that in there. Excuse me, I have some crushed up pork rinds. Oh, really, Grandma? Crushed up pork rinds? You say, you have those, huh? Yeah, I do. And I'm going to use them as a little bit of a filler and to add some fats to my meatballs. I don't know. Put about 3/4 or half a cup in there, and I just crushed some up. I didn't even look at them. And I'm going to just squish them in here. I was going to add an egg, but I don't know. We'll see. I might add a small egg just to give it a little bit of looseness. That's what we do when we cook for ourselves, don't we? Got my little tiny eggs for my seramas. I'm just going to go ahead and put those in here. Cute. So let's see, what else has been going on? I haven't got a chance to talk to Mother. I was just so dang tired. I stopped by the post office this morning. I also stopped by the bank when I had the chance, and I was talking to them about my financial woes. And let's see, I sent off for the 3rd time for my PIN for YouTube, Google, because they're not sending it to me. So that's why for the past 3 years, I have never made any money off of YouTube. All of these vlogs. I'm supposed to have PIN number verifying my address. And 3 times I've put in for it now, and they've never sent it to me. I know, because I'm really watching for it. And it's not, you know, difficult. P.O. Box, right? So, I've got my meat loaf all squished up here. I probably will add some seasonings to it, but not a lot. I just really want to keep it simple. Granulated onion. I wish I had some real onion. I got some chives. Some chives would be like onion. That's like light. Onion light. There you go. I'll put some chives in there. I just want to keep it simple. Onion and chives. And salt. And pepper. And what else? The more I think, the worse it gets. Or the better. I don't know which. Oh, the nightly bark. Anybody watch 101 Dalmatians? The nightly howl. I guess I'm putting a little oil in. Now I'll get the black pepper. See, even when I'm vlogging and cooking for myself, I screw up all the time. And that's what I tell you. Sometimes that's a happy accident. Maybe that needed a little oil. Oh, you may have noticed. I'm going to take it off now because I got oil on it. My wrist thing. I finally gave up and went and got, I thought that other one's black pepper and it was oil. I got a wrist brace because my hands are clean and it's mine anyway. Because I was at work and I was trying to open up a lid off of some, and I did the thing, and it didn't have any liquid in it. It was an empty jar that someone had stuck a lid on, like one of those cups you drink out of, but it's a jar. And I don't know, one of the clients had cranked that lid down tight. And I tried real hard to open it because I don't usually have trouble opening lids. I used to milk goats. And guess who's gotten too old to open lids? Hello? So my wrist went snap, and I have been hurting twice as bad ever since. Excuse me. Hey guys! Stop it! I'm back. So I've got these little mozzarella pearls, fresh mozzarella pearls. I love these things for snacking. I know mozzarella is probably one of the higher carb cheeses. Of course, that's why I like it. Anything I like is bad for me. I tell you, if it weren't, I can tell a carb a mile away just by how much I like something. Anyway, I'm going to stuff a couple of these little pearls inside my meatballs, because that's what I want to do. And I'm going to close it up around them and stick them in my pan. And I'm going to shove them in the oven and forget about them. Thought about putting them in the crock pot and forgetting about them, but then I thought, it's getting pretty late. It's about 10 o'clock at night. So, yeah, no. Imagine that poor little rooster's lonely out there in that pen by himself. I'm going to have to find someone who'll get along with him. Maybe my new little Hazel when she's big enough. My little Hazel chicken. I vlogged her. She's a beautiful little chick. She's got like tricolors on her. She's a beautiful... I wish Hazel could see her because it's just the cutest little bird. Well, oh, what else? Oh, the bank said they would try to help me, but, you know, they didn't know what to do. And I was like, yeah, I've tried and tried and tried to settle this, but when I called the credit card company, they got ugly with me, and I don't do ugly, because I do it every dang day. And so the woman started having behaviors on the phone with me, and I was like, you know what? I think we're done here. Because you ignore people with bad behaviors, and she was having bad behaviors. She was from Discover. And I said, you know, I have tried and tried and tried to pay you. Now she doesn't want to take payments from my bank account because they took the money out too soon when I told them it wouldn't be there until the 22nd. So now I can't use that bank account. I said, it's the only bank account I got. Well, you're going to have to open another one. And I said, look, even I have been paying you $500 a month for 15 years. Yes, folks, figure that one up. I have more than paid for that account over and over and over and over. And I would still have to pay for 53 years before it ever be paid off because they upped the interest to usury for no reason. Just did it. And so I can no longer make the payments. And I tried. I tried to come to get a lower interest rate with them. They said they would lower it to 13.5%. I thought that was mighty wide of them. And I thought, well, I'll just deal with this later. Then they screwed up taking the money out too soon. I guess they thought I had just millions of bucks in there. And then she kept telling me, just give me your other account number. I'm like, what other account? If I had another account, it wouldn't have any money in it either. Apparently the concept of the working poor is not in Discover's mentality. So, I'm talking with another bank and seeing if I can get it paid off and hopefully not have to declare bankruptcy. I don't want to do that, but you do what you have to do to survive in this world. Hello, Donald Trump. That's what we're doing. And of course, I'm stirring back up my coffee again. I like it when it's fuzzy on top. And thank you for the suggestion, guys. I really like this thing. It's kind of fun. I wish maybe I should have got a more expensive one because the battery's already running out on this one. I'll have to replace it. And it doesn't go real fast. So, this one was $2.50, I think. Here's how you clean it. Just start it out there. Whoa! What? Did it get on you? Alright. Oh, weight loss. Keto. Weight loss. Hello? How much weight have you lost, Grandma? Well, I'm doing really good. I got unstuck from that plateau I did after... What was I started that plateau after like 6 weeks or something. And I'm going to call it 3 months now. I'm losing track of time, as you all know, because I'm working so many hours. But 3 months. Was that right? 3 months? Leave the cat alone. Hey! Angus! Stop. 3 months I've been on the keto diet. You can tell I haven't been home. They're freaking out. Wish I had a squirt gun. Actually, I need one of those, like, squirt Tommy guns. What do you call those? Machine guns. Squirt machine guns. Get them all. Okay, so 3 months on the keto diet, and I got on the scale. I think I told you last time I had gotten, like, I had lost 20 pounds, and I got to my first goal of being just below 270. Well, I don't know whether I was just having a dehydrated day or what, but I got on the same scale and I weighed 265. So that's like 25 pounds in 3 months. I'll take it. If I can lose 25 pounds in 3 more months, I am going to be a happy camper. Yes, I am. 50 pounds in 6 months. I think that sounds doable, don't you? I mean, it's under 10 per month. Debbie, she's losing slow, she says, but you know what? She's really not. She said she had lost 5 pounds since, I forgot when, but she said she's only losing about 2 pounds a week. Okay, hear that. Only losing 2 pounds a week. I looked at her and I said, Debbie, that is the same as when you told me you only had 180 hours on your 2-week paycheck. Most people would be thrilled with 2 pounds a week, and that is just fine. So I think she's still losing steady. Little perk I got from losing weight, I was getting to where when I got into the car I couldn't lift my leg. You know, you get one leg in, you get your head in, because I have a little car, you get all squished in and get the head in, then get a cramp, whoa, crank you down, you know. The cramping stopped since I do the magnesium spray. And the other day I got in my car and I lifted my left leg up and put it in without even thinking about it. Usually I have to grab my pant leg and, you know. And after I put my leg in, I started the car up and I thought, wow, that was easy. So I'm definitely losing weight. It's little things like that you got to pay attention to, okay? So you think you're stuck and you're not losing weight. And you're like all disappointed that you only lost 5 pounds, or you only lost 2 pounds, or you only lost 8 ounces. Whatever it is, pay attention to the things you could do before that you couldn't do. Like if you can buckle your seatbelt easier. I mean, when I weighed 400 pounds, it was like, you know, and the seatbelt didn't latch, and I had to squitch around, and I had to hunt behind my back for that little clip hole, and I finally just gave up and said, I'd rather have a ticket and die. You know, I really didn't care. Since I had the gastric bypass, I've not gotten that big again, so I still marvel that I can do up a seatbelt, but as I lose weight, it gets easier and easier. And now I can sit in the car and lift my leg without grabbing my pant leg and pulling it up and get it in. It's the little things that bring joy. Joy, 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 joy down in my heart. So I'm doing pretty good. I hope you are. Oh, Sonny, I hope you find the blender. She likes my Ninja blender, or he, yeah, you know, with an O. My blender. I really do recommend the Ninja blender. I love that thing with the 3 blades. That thing is kicker. Boy, it's the best one I've ever found. And I guess I would say the reason I picked this food processor here, which is a Hamilton Beach, is because you don't have to crank it in and clip it around. You just snap it on and clip the sides. It's real easy. However, it's not real strong. If I was to continue doing a lot of cooking, I would really like to have a stronger one. Oh, and I mentioned on one of my other blogs that I had gotten those clip curtains, the screens. I'm trying to think of the word screens that, you know, that magnet together. You know, people joke about them, but I got a second one and put it on the outside, and I had knocked my fly population and moths and everything way down. Well, boy, do they work, because I tell you what, tonight, Angus, and I'm sure it was Angus, we're just going to blame him, and Scud, had been running in and out chasing the goats and the cats and everything else in the world because they were wild as March hares since I got home. And of course there was all that excitement with the rooster, you know, getting out and me chasing it and oh, et cetera, et cetera. Just your normal everyday hysteria that goes on around here. And the curtains are magnetic. I have a metal cabinet here. and I have one on the outside, and somehow they'd gotten flung open and stuck to the metal, and I didn't notice it because I went to sleep. And so when the sun started setting, all the flies came in. I walked into my kitchen, turned on the light, and went, oh my heavens. So I got the last of my fly spray out. I sprayed, knocked them down a little. Some of them are still dive bombing me in retaliation for their dead brethren. But so far it's better. And did I turn the oven on? Oh yeah, I did. Let's set a timer. I'm going to set a timer for 40 minutes. Those were big meatballs. And it has to warm up, so that'd be like 30 minutes at 375 or so. I'll check on it. I guess that's about it. Thanks for having dinner with me tonight. Like I said, I'm going to probably crumble some more of my bacon I've got over here from breakfast this morning. Yeah, I just left my bacon out. My grandmother used to leave hers out all the time. I'll warm it up in the microwave. It'll be crispier. But I'm going to crumble it and eat it with the meatballs. That'd be a good idea, you know? I don't know why. I never get tired of bacon. Good stuff. But if I eat too much of it, I won't be able to even eat one meatball. Just fills you right up. So this high-fat, low-carb lifestyle is amazing. If you haven't seen any of these videos before, I mean, I'm sure you have. By the time you found me, you've been through a lot of them. Because I'm like the hidden treasure on the bottom of the list, under the big fungusy toe of the admin at YouTube. Kind of hidden in the crack between the little toe and the next toe. Because I am not techno-savvy. I don't know how to get myself out there. They've offered, but when they offer, they want to take all, what little bit of money I have, they want to take half of it. And I'm like, I don't make very much. You can't have half. My imaginary I might someday get, if YouTube ever sends me a pin. Hello, Google, send me a pin. They've had my right address for 3 years. I get other mail. I don't know why Google can't get a pin to me. Oh well. That's all my griping for a copy vlog. I know I've worn your ears out and I've taken too much of your time. You probably all want to go look for a movie or something. I know that's what I want to do tonight. But I can't stay up too late because, like I said, I got to be to work by 2:30. I would like if I get up early enough to go see Mom tomorrow. I don't even know what she looks like anymore. I really don't. But I should have some more days off in October. It's November where it's going to get hairy again at work. And I did say I would take in some calls when people just don't show up. Most of the people grabbed all the hours in October, but you know what? They don't show up. And who you going to call? Grandma DC. Going to get a t-shirt made. Who you going to call? Grandma DC. That's right. They'll call me. And I'll go, all right, I'll come. So don't worry, even though I think I've got some weekends off, I probably don't. That don't matter. I will still vlog for you all because I love you. And I'm so excited to have some viewers from Ireland. That was exciting. I so want to visit Ireland someday, but you know that's never going to happen. But I dream of it. My husband was Scottish. I'm sorry. Is that a problem? And I hope all your dreams come true. And I'm here to support you and thank you for being out there supporting me. I love all your kind comments. Someone said they like soul bread better than my bread. Hey, that's cool. You know what? We're all here just to share ideas, and you share what you like the best, and I share what I like the best, and you know, I just happen to like my pork rind bread better than the soul bread, which the soul bread didn't hold up to a sandwich. Comment below, did your pork rind bread hold up to a sandwich, or did your soul bread hold up better when you made it into a sandwich? I'm curious. Maybe I made it wrong, but mine was like cornbread, and when I tried to make a sandwich, it just crumbled in my hands, so let me know. I love y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep up with the insanity, and Me and my dirty kitchen and my crazy life will be back. So come and join the insanity. And we'll all be losing weight together, I hope. I love you. Bye-bye.